The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Well, excuse me. I forget what venue it was we performed. And I always called the stage that the artist performed on my stage. Don't up on my stage, period. And I get to this and I'm looking up and I see Biz on stage with some new guy.
Check it out. Hear ye, from far and near. The one they call the Big Daddy Kane is here.
Back then, Shan didn't like me.
Really?
Yeah, like I was a new dude in the group, and Shan didn't like me.
Shan is standing next to me. I said, Shan, go get off my stage.
Come, get some, you little bum. I take the cake, but you can't get a crumb from the poetic, authentic.
Antonio Hardy, also known as Big Daddy Kane, became friends with a rapper from Long Island by the name of Biz Markie in 1984.
Biz was just somebody doing a human beatboxing rhyme, and this dude I knew from Long Island named Wayne, he used to always tell me about this dude, Biz Markie this, Biz Markie that. Then one day he was by my grandmother's crib, and he's like, yo, Biz Markie in the mall. He was doing the beatbox, doing that record Numbers.
What mall?
Albee Square Mall.
Okay.
Yeah, he was
which you
telling me
made
about
legendary
Biz.
out here.
Yeah, nah, Biz actually made the song, the Albee Square Mall song, you know. But he telling me about that day, and I'm like, he over there right now? I'm like, all right, I tell you what, take me over there, let me meet him. And after I bust his ass, I don't want you telling me about this motherfucker no more. From now on, you tell Biz about MC Kane.
According to Big Daddy Kane, Biz Markie promised him that he would make him a star if he stuck by his side. So in the very beginning of both their careers, they would frequent different parties, clubs, and events, doing rehearsed routines to build up their name.
No, I almost got Biz booed on stage because of my ignorance.
Okay.
You know, just before we made records, you know. Well, I mean, because he always liked me to do the rhymes about the girls, which I didn't want to do. I wanted to do the more battle rhymes. And in this particular time, we was opening up for Doug and Rick. In that time,
Where was
it's
that?
like,
Where was that?
This is somewhere in Long Island. But it's like at that time, it's like this is what Rick is known for: the rhymes, the funny rhymes about girls. It's like I'm him doing this on, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. But Biz asked me to, and he started beatboxing, thinking and I just went for it on some real balance stuff.
Went for it.
And the crowd, you know.
You felt it could happen. Let's change up.
Yeah, the crowd, you could see people walking away, and Biz is sitting there beatboxing, looking at me like, you asshole, you know?
Biz Markie would take Kane under his wing and have the young MC co-write songs he recorded.
Now, Biz is late. Some Afro-looking stick-up nigga knocking on my door talking about, yo, I write for Biz. Wow. If you write for him, tell me something that didn't come out yet. And he told me one of the rhymes. I was like, oh, open the door. Come in and shit. Yeah, I write for Biz, and he's late. I had this for him for today.
Like we would cause Biz would go out and look for a lot of the beats that he wanted to rhyme to, cause Biz stays in his zone. Like, you know, that funky zone. So when he go out and find a record, he already basically know where he want to go with it. But, you know, we all come to the point of putting that together. So, okay, we doing this, then I might add something, and then, you know, he'd be like, hey, like, I want to do this style right here. Zing, 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 zing. You know what I'm saying? And Kane, and the words were just, and the paper would fill up instantly.
No. I'm gonna keep 100 with you. It's like, you know, even with me writing for Biz, this is how this stuff went down. Biz come to me and be like, yo, I'm gonna do this song called Nobody Beats the Biz, using the hook for Nobody Beats the Wiz. But I want to do a flow that's got to be like, oh,
he knows where he wants to go already. Got it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even like with Picking Boogers, he's like, you know, like just joined by Picking Boogers. And somewhere in the song, I just need you to have something that says, hey, Ma, what's for dinner? Go up your nose and pick a winner. So it's like, he knows.
That record was so hard.
You know, it's like, yeah, I felt so wrong writing that. But at the same time, it was intriguing because it was some shit I would never do. You feel me? So I mean, it's like Biz over, but
so it's wordplay. He already had his melody. He already had where he wanted to go and his hooks.
Biz knew what he wanted.
But Kane, tell me, man, what was it like for you growing up in Brooklyn, man?
Man, I gotta tell you, man, it was hard, man. You know, a whole bunch of 40 ounces in dice games, man.
I'm telling you,
but
boy.
You know, just like the saying is, man, you know, do the right thing, man. You learn how to do the right thing. You know, you can rise up above, you know, all negativity. You know, street knowledge, and make the right moves. Word up.
So I started writing stuff, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm not even on yet. Let me write my ass in this story somewhere too.
Kane is one of the greatest writers. When it's all said and done, he's gonna be arguably the greatest writer hip hop has ever known.
By the summer of 1986, Big Daddy Kane was making his way around the independent label called Chillin. He started to catch the attention of co-founder Tyrone Fly Ty Williams and producer Marley Marl.
We're from the Apollo. I'm with Kane, Russell Simmons with his brother Joey, Run DMC.
We had a whole lot of superstars on this stage here tonight. But I want y'all to know one thing. This is my house.
So something they put out, and it was garbage. I said, yo, Russell, why would you put that out? And Russell said, well, everybody makes a garbage record every now and then. I said, we don't make no garbage records. Run is standing. And I see Kane, smoke coming out his nose. He want a battle run so bad.
According to Marley Marl, Cold Chillin' Records did not want to sign the Brooklyn-bred rapper to a recording contract. They preferred at the time to let him write for their newly signed artist, Biz Markie.
And I went to the record company, like, yo, Biz's writer is the shit. He need to come out. They was like, nah, man, he's the writer. They was trying to front.
Damn. Oh, backseat Kane?
Yeah, they was trying to front at first.
Now you're working on the first album, right? Somewhere in here, okay. So then now, so the relationship with Marley. So then now is Marley. Now he's of course playing the records, which is important. He's on the radio, and then. Are you recording in Marley's studio now? Is that how you're recording his first album?
Yeah, the first, Long Live the Kane was done in Marley's studio.
So, you know, what I would do with Kane is just record shit around everybody. Just come to the studio when so-and-so don't show up. Yo, Kane, come to the lab, blah, blah. So we started doing his album kind of behind the scenes. But the record company, they fronted on Kane. They saying, yo, that's business writer. He ain't no rapper. But they ain't hear him. I did. I was like, yo, that nigga nice. That nigga nice enough to come back later and change the motherfucking game.
After spending time with Biz and learning the ropes, Kane would sign a recording contract with Tyrone Fly Ty Williams and Lenny Fisselberg, owner of Cold Chillin' Records, in 1987, which later that year would release his first single, Raw.
Come on, y'all, let's go. Come on, y'all.
Here I am, R-A-W, a terrorist, here to bring trouble to phony MCs. I move on and seize, I just conquer and stomp another rapper with ease. Cause I'm at my apex and others are below, nothing but a milliliter. I'm a kilo second to none.
All them records was WAP records. You couldn't WAP to Raw. That was that shit that made your face go, who the fuck is that? After that, for 2 years straight, Raw had to be the last record played
in the club.
At the end of the night, because you can't play nothing after it. It was so dope.
You know, mentioned Noise before with the bridge. This is sort of a continuation of that. How did that idea with the shrill saxophone little thing going on in the chorus come to be?
Well, basically, like I said, Big Daddy Kane would push my envelope, and he would always ask me for stuff that I wasn't doing with everybody else. With Kane, we became like really good, I would say, a production team, because he always had ideas that he wanted to do. He said, you know, I always like so-and-so. All right, I would go get that and flavor it up for him. Or he would say, hey, you know, I found this so-and-so. What could you do with this? And I would go flip it. So I would say he definitely was the artist that made me a better producer.
See why you all try to front, perpetrating a stunt when you know that I smoke you up like a blunt. I'm genuine like Gucci, raw like sushi, stage of rage, but rap did to me to make me want to create chaos and mayhem, cold rock a party until the AM. I'll make a muscle, grab the mic and hustle. While you stand dazed and amazed, I buzz a little rhyme with authority, superiority, and captivate the whole crowd majority. Rhymes I use, definitely amused, better than Dynasty or Hill Street Blues. I'm sure to score and door for more without a floor. Sock and raw.
Fast forward to Kane. I used to take Kane to different neighborhoods looking for the best rapper in the neighborhood. And back, I have Kane on the corner. Well, whoever's supposed to be, if I hear about somebody supposed to be nice, it could be Brownsville, Brevoort, Fort Greene, Flatbush, wherever. I'm rolling up with my man Kane. Get him, Kane. And Kane would tear their asses up.
So suckers take 5, or else take a fall and crawl in a brawl. I stand tall, rock y'all on a call, that all. The question at hand, to be or not to be. And when it comes to Kane, I got to be rough and tough enough to huff and puff, blow down, throw that stuff, and all that good stuff. I release lyrics smooth and incredible, guaranteed to come off hard cause I said it will. To excite, delight, and ignite a bright light and a bright knife for those who bite and can't write. Be written, lyrics are bitten, you should be quitting. You won't be getting none of me cause it's fun to be the B-I-G-D-A-D-D-Y-K-A-N-E. The boss would force the ill and kill and rip and flip, abuse and bruise the mic and strike just like lightning and thunder. My rhymes stun the mind of a sucker cause I'm a bad mother. Y'all know the rest.
He released his debut album on Cold Chillin Records in 1988. Long Live the Kane, where he dropped his hit single, Ain't No Half Steppin'.
Kane in songs would break down his name as King Asiatic Nobody's Equal, releasing his debut album Long Live the Kane in the summer of 1988. With the hit record Ain't No Half Steppin'.
Rappers stepping to me, they wanna get some, but I'm the Kane, so yo, you know the outcome. Another victory, they can't get with me, so pick a BC day cause you're history.
Now the entire album is credited mostly to in-house producer and hitmaker for Cold Chillin Records, producer Marley Marl.
You just want to be a writer? He was a rapper already. He was dope, but he wasn't really flexing to us that he was a rapper. Right. Because their whole thing was let Biz get on first.
Oh, they had their plans.
He's gonna open the door for everybody. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he just wasn't doing protocol.
And other songs that solidified his place among the top MCs like Set It Off and I'll Take You There. Big Daddy Kane captivated the listeners with his fast-paced flow, regarded at the time as one of the best skilled MCs.
Let it roll, get bold. I just can't hold back or fold cause I'm a man with soul in control.
Kane didn't do it all by himself. He had a set of dancers, Scoop and Scrap Lover, that was very much a part of his routine and performance success. Their camaraderie exhibited true showmanship and separated Kane from other rap acts that just walked back and forth on stage.
4 singles was released to promote Kane's album to build the momentum. Ain't No Half Steppin', which reached number 53 on the Hot R&B Hip Hop Singles. I'll Take You There landed at number 73 on the same chart, but peaked at number 21 on the Hot R&B Single chart. Big Daddy Kane's debut album, Long Live the Kane, is considered one of the most influential albums of the golden era.
Super Rockin' Mr. Magic, or also known as Sir Juice, was an integral part of Big Daddy Kane's career. Mr. Magic had a very popular rap radio show called The Rap Attack in New York City that gave rap artists a platform to showcase their music. Here's a classic interview of Big Daddy Kane and Mr. Magic live on the air in 1987.
Yes, WBLS 107.5 in the class by itself. We get raw. Matter of fact, like a poet. Check it out. Kane, what do you think the difference is between the rappers of yesterday and the rappers of today?
I say the styles. Because now, back then it was like, when they was battling, it was saying, they was like really saying, well, I'm saying something better than him. I'm saying something better. Now people be listening, like the style that they be using, they be like, oh, that's different. That's why I give credit, to those that have their own original style. People like Rakim, KRS-One, Chuck D, for having their original styles, because that sets them apart from everyone else.
Something like the Rap Attack, we had the original Rap Attack. Now.
There it is.
Shows all over the country, trying to emulate the genius and the official voice. Unfortunately, how can you duplicate an original? You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, you are one of the best lyricists. You are doing something for Curtis Blow. right? And I know you wrote something for Shantae. Right. So why not kick it live? So get the tape recorders going. This is a Rap Attack exclusive.
One, two, what you gonna do? Now I'll attack the microphone just like acid. You ain't equipped to grip it, so just pass it. Cause I'ma take it, bake it like a chef, saute like a gourmet till nothing is left. I purify MCs and make them all refined, plant words of wisdom in a mental mind, then develop you physically. That's metamorphosis. You can't hang, so yo, get off of this. Cause anyone trying to touch this, I'm bringing them to justice. I stand on stage at a solo spot, grab a microphone and play RoboCop as I school and rule a fool that choose to lose a duel with my tool. Kicking like a mule, leave you sour like vinegar. So tell me, when are you ever gonna learn that this is for your own concern? Competition, I just devour like a pit bull against a chihuahua. Cause when it comes to being dope hot damn, I got it good. Now let me tell you who I am. The B-I-G-T-A-D-D-Y-K-A-N-E. Dramatic, Asiatic, not like many. I'm different, so don't compare me to another. Cause they can't hang and that's word to the mother. The best, so yes, I guess, suggest the rest. Your best, don't mess or test your highness. Innovator, dominator, supreme dictator, creator, narrator, rap originator that made a no name. No shame in the game, or the hell with it. I'm the Big Daddy Kane.
In late 1988, on the success of his debut album, Kane dropped the memorable verse on the Marley Marl produced track, The Symphony.
Setting it off, letting it off, beginning. Rough till the ending, you never been in. Move the groove with the smooth rap lord, like a bottle of juice. Rhymes are being poured down your ear, crisp and clear as I prepare to wear, tear and smear. Then I'm out of here.
With his fellow Juice Crew members, Greg G, Master Ace, and Kool G Rap. By 1989, Kane would be hitting the world with his second album, It's a Big Daddy Thing, that he mostly produced himself, but also had tracks from Prince Paul, Easy Mo B, Mr. C, and Teddy Riley. By the second album, Big Daddy Kane was a self-proclaimed ladies' man, with women flocking to his shows and buying his albums.
Got places to go, things to do, people to meet. You know how it is with us Macs. Right, now I got to stay on top of the job, man. You can either be a pimp or a pimple.
To further his career in 1991, Kane did a spread in Playgirl magazine. The hip-hop community had mixed reviews on one of the top artists being featured in that manner, making Kane the first hip-hop artist to appear in Playgirl magazine.
Big Daddy Kane was also featured in Madonna's book entitled Sex, where he posed with Madonna and Naomi Campbell in a partially nude photo shoot.
Anything you want to say about rap?
About
what
rap?
it is, where it's going, where it's
Rap
been.
music is here to stay. It's gonna continue straight ahead till someone turns out the light on this small planet. Can you dig it? Nah, it's real. It's here to stay, as you can see. You don't believe me? Ask Madonna.
Big Daddy Kane also took his stab at acting in 1993, playing a role in the movie Posse as Father Time.
In the blink of an eye.
I say one thing, you sure is the kind that'll fart in the bathtub and turn around and bite the fucking bubble.
Damn right.
The breakout records off the album was Smooth Operator, Warm It Up Kane, and I Get the Job Done. I work.
Baby, the question at hand is how do I love thee? I count the ways where girls don't show me. One by one you can come and caress me, undress and molest me, but you can't possess me. Because I love a young lady that's beautiful, but one that's smart for me is more suitable. In other words, to make it simple and plain, you gotta have a brain in order to be Miss Kane.
Big Daddy Kane's influence with his rhymes, his styles, his quick-paced flow raised the bar for any MCs that viewed him as one to watch. In 1998, the album was selected as one of the Source's 100 Best Rap Albums. Big Daddy Kane has penned a body of work that's undeniable. His classic songs will forever go in its place in music and the culture at the highest level.
Yeah, I got my name, a watch so I can tell time, and the crown. If you notice, I have a crown. You know, he also has a crown. You know, they represent superiority. You know, and if I'm representing that king symbol, that's the way a black king will look. You know, wearing gold.
Mr. C was a major contributor to hip-hop and Kane's career. His connections with other artists kept the crew associated with the streets.
If you think about it, it's just like what Kane said earlier in this interview, how Biz put him on, and Biz took him everywhere. And, you know, and then the struggle that he went through trying to break through as an artist with Cold Chillin' and with the Juice Crew. And then once he broke through, Kane himself grabbed the Positive K's and the Jay-Z's and the Master Aces and the Pacs and the Big. He grabbed them along. So it's just a testament, like what Kane said about what he learned from Biz and what he learned from being around people like Biz, that once he got the opportunity, he pulled those people along and gave them the olive branch.
Climbing into the 90s, Kane would release several more albums, keeping his fans engaged in his musical aspirations. In 1998, the album was selected as one of the Source 100 Best Rap Albums.
Big Daddy Kane will forever be a staple in hip-hop music and the culture, one of the biggest and brightest stars to come out of the golden era of hip-hop. Still considered one of the greatest lyricists with a pen. And for this, we give you your flowers.
I'm PMD of VPMD, along with my partner Kraze, King of Content. And until next episode, we out.
I'm with this. I'm just gonna sit here laid back to this nice mellow beat, you know, and drop some smooth lyrics. Cause it's 88. Time to set it straight, you know what I'm saying? And there ain't no half stepping. Word. I'm ready. Rappers stepping to me. They wanna get some, but I'm the Kane, so yo, you know the outcome. Another victory, they can't get with me. So pick a BC day, cause you're history. I'm the authentic poet to get lyrical. For you to beat me, it's gonna take a miracle. And stepping to me, yo, that's a wrong move. So what you on, Hobbs? Dope or dog food? Competition, I just devour. Like a pit bull against a chihuahua. Cause when it comes to being dope, hot damn, I got it good. Now let me